The sun was high and unforgiving that afternoon, spilling harsh light across the marble steps of the City Arts Plaza, when a moment meant for humiliation quietly turned into a miracle. People hurried past with coffee cups and briefcases, unaware that a thin, dust-smudged little girl was about to change a powerful man forever. Began as casual mockery from a millionaire, with everything ended as a reckoning that money could not buy, and a promise no one expected him to keep. The story unfolds any further. Take a moment to support this channel. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and stories that remind us what it means to be human, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Life Spark Stories. Your support keeps these stories alive and reaching hearts that need them. Rowan Calder was known across the city as a self-made millionaire with a sharp tongue and a sharper suit. He had built towers of glass and steel, funded museums, believed deeply that talent was something refined, polished, and expensive. That afternoon, leaving a charity board meeting, when he noticed a small crowd forming near the plaza fountain. At its center stood a little girl named Mira Solon, no older than 10, barefoot, her dress faded by too many washes under open skies. She held a battered violin, its wood scratched, its strings tired. People watched with curiosity, some with pity, others with amusement. Rowan watched with detached interest, certain this was another street performance that would fade into background noise. Mira's life had been shaped by loss long before that day. Orphaned by illness, shuffled between relatives who could barely feed themselves, she had learned early that survival required quiet strength. Music was the one thing her mother had left her, a gift passed down with trembling hands during brighter days, practiced every morning in daylight because evenings were too cold and dark. She played not for coins, but because music made the world feel less cruel. Yet standing there, under the open sky, she felt the weight of eyes that judged her worth before hearing a single note. Rowan's amusement turned into something colder as he lingered. He expected screeching strings and clumsy hands. He expected confirmation that talent belonged only in concert halls, not in children with hollow cheeks. He did not expect was silence. When Mira lifted the violin and began to play, the city seemed to pause. Her music was raw and trembling at first, then steady, then soaring. Each note carried grief, hope, longing, and a fierce will to exist. It was daylight, yet her sound felt like sunrise after endless night. People stopped walking. Phones lowered. Even the fountain's splash felt intrusive. Rowan felt something shift inside him, something deeply uncomfortable. The music peeled back years of arrogance, reminding him of a boy he once was, practicing piano on a broken keyboard before wealth buried his humility. Mira's hands moved with instinct, not training. Her eyes closed as if the world around her had vanished. By the time the final note faded, the plaza was silent, not from politeness, but from awe. Rowan stood frozen, unable to clap, unable to speak, confronted by the truth that greatness does not ask permission or pedigree. That afternoon changed everything. Rowan arranged for Mira to receive proper care, education, and a safe home, but more than that, he stayed. He attended her lessons, listened to her practice in the sunlight, filled rooms of his once empty mansion, and learned that adoption was not an act of charity but of humility. Mira did not erase his past, but she softened it. She filled his daylight hours with music that reminded him why kindness mattered more than legacy. As this story reaches its heart, if Mira's journey and Rowan's transformation moved you even a little, please take a second to like and share this video. Engagement helps spread stories that heal and inspire others who may be losing hope. Before the ending, we have one special request for you. Please comment below and tell us what this story taught you about judging others too quickly or believing in hidden potential.